A pleasant day to everyone. For this lesson, I'm going to discuss about the developing marketing strategies and the plans. For the objective, the student will understand how marketing affects customers' value. Second, recognize how strategic planning is carried out at different levels of the organization. And for the last, student also will understand what does a marketing plan include. Now, what is value chain? By the definition, value chain is a tool for identifying ways to create more customer value because every firm is a synthesis of primary and support activities performed to design, produce, market, deliver, and support its product. In value chain, the businesses need to assess whatever the needs and wants of their customers. So kapag po nalaman na nila ito, gagawa na sila ngayon ng plano. Ano ba yung dapat nilang i-offer? Ano ba yung dapat nilang i-cater? Ano ba yung dapat nilang i-deliver kay customers? So after which, okay, dahil meron na silang mga certain things or certain idea, what are the things that they need to deliver, maghahanap sila ng iba't ibang pamamaraan kung paano ito magiging kakaiba on how this product become unique to others. So they're going to have some innovative ideas putting into their services, or let's say they're going to use these innovative ideas in doing their products. So after this, they need to develop this kind of product. So mag-assemble sila, they're going to have a test and trial, or let's say mag-iisip sila ng iba pang way on how they produce or how to cater certain services that they may produce. And then next, dito na papasok yung tinatawag na product development. So based on their planning, based on their innovative idea, paano nila may pa-process yung product na kinakailangan ni consumer. And then for the last one, maghahanap sila ng mga supplier na mag-meet doon sa needs ng classification or specification ng product na kailangan nilang ilabas sa market. Next, these are the core business processes. So pag sinabi natin core, ito yung mga bagay na hindi pwedeng mawala. Okay, once the business operating. First is we have the market sensing process. In market sensing process, ito po yung ginagawa ng mga businesses para po makapag-collect sila ng data. It's either this is qualitative or quantitative, like for example, in terms of interviewing the prospect customers, or let's say they come up with a group of people na kung saan pare-parehas ang interest or classify as group of a specific market target. So aalaman nila yung idea nung grupo na ito towards to the product na iti-develop ni business. Second, we have here the new offering realization process. This kind of activities and research, they're going to develop or launch a new quality offering quickly within the budget. And for the third one, customer acquisition process. So in here, all the activity defining the target market and prospect for their new customers, and customers relationship management process. So dito naman, they have the certain activities covering building deeper understanding or relationship and offering to individual customers. And for the last, we have here the fulfillment management process. All the activities in receiving and approving orders, shipping out on time, and collecting payment from the consumers. Next, we have here the characteristics of core competencies. First is the source of competitive advancement. So, alam naman natin na kapag po ang isang business ay mayroon siyang unique competencies, ito po yung nagiging way niya, okay, kung paano siya mas nagiging competitive sa kanyang market. And then, application in a wide variety of market. So, dito nagkakaroon tayo ng different sub-target market na kung saan these core competencies will be applicable to them. And then, for the last, difficult to imitate. So, dahil nga po, we have the core competence, napakahirap po gayahin ito ng ating mga competitors. Next, we have here the holistic marketing. In holistic marketing, this is the value of exploration, value creation, and value delivery activities with the purpose of building long-term, mutually satisfying relationships and co-prosperity among key holders. So, isa-isahin natin. When we talk about value exploration, this is how a companies identify their new value opportunities. Ano po ba yung magkikita, no, ng mga market sa businesses? Ano po ba yung possible na i-value nila? Okay, na kung saan maahanap nila kay business. It's either this is part of their needs or this is part of their wants. And then, another thing, we have here the value. And also, we have here the value creation. In value creation, paano po ba, no, magkakaroon ng tinatawag na efficiency? Okay, paano ito magagawa ni business? Na kung saan mas magiging promising sila on doing new value offering to their markets. And for the last, the value delivery. We'll talk about value delivery. This is how the company uses its capabilities and even their infrastructure to deliver the new value offering more efficiency. Now, let's talk about marketing plan. Pag sinabing marketing plan, this is a central instrument for directing and coordinating the marketing efforts. It operates at a strategic tactical level. Now, in the levels of marketing plan, we have here the strategic and also the tactical. First, let's talk about the strategic. So, una dyan, we have here the target marketing decision. So, normally, ang ginagamit natin dito is what we call the 4 Ps. Okay, which are the product, which are the price, promotion, and also the place. And then the second one is the value proposition. In value proposition naman, this is the business statement on how they can cater their customers in delivering their product and services. Ano po ba yung benefits na makukuha ni customers kapag po nagbili sila or nag-acquire sila, okay, ng service or product kay businesses. And for the last, analysis of marketing opportunities. In here, okay, this is the process of the businesses na inaalam nila kung saan at papaano nila makukuha yung atensyon ng kanilang potential clients. Okay, so bakit po? Para po mas lalo pang mag-grow yung kanilang revenue. At the same time, okay, nakakakuha din sila ng ideas sa kanilang mga competitors on how they can also understand, no, kung ano ba yung nangyayari sa community. So by this kind of events, ayan, nagkakaroon sila ng tinatawag na opportunities. And then, in tactical naman, we have here the product features. In product features, it's talk about the benefits of the product, kung ano ba yung design ng product, what are the brand of the product, what is the use of the product, what is the specification of the product. So, this is how they conduct, no, a specific tactical plan in terms of the product features. And then, next naman is we have the promotion. Okay, so sinabing promotion, specifically, we're talking about on how the businesses deal on having a continued communication to their target market. Okay, promotion in terms of not just about having a billboard, not just having an advertisement, not just having a media, but also a constant communication with their prospect or target consumers. And also, we have here the merchandising. In merchandising naman, this is how the businesses promote their product by selling their goods that can employ pricing, or let's say nagkakaroon sila ng special offer, or let's say dinadisplay nila ito with different supermarket. Ayan. So, in here, makikita ka agad ng consumer. So, kapag nakita ng consumer, may possibility na bumili si consumer. Why? Because this is already available. Okay? Ibig sabihin, pwede na siyang bilhin automatically. So, paano sila nagkakaroon ng tinatawag na merchandising? So, pinipili or inaalam, pinaplano. Okay? Para po, makuha ka agad ang atensyon ni customers in buying, no, certain product or availing a certain services. So, sa merchandising, meron tayong tinatawag na wholesale, retail, ayan, yung mga ganyan. Kasi nga po, malaki ang nagiging effect nito. Okay? So, dito rin, kinoconsider din, anong klaseng store, no, natin pwedeng ibenta yung mga product natin. And then, we also have the pricing. Ang pricing po, palaging nagbabago yan. Okay, bakit? Kasi po, syempre, nagkakaroon din tayo ng different costs in terms of our raw material. So, kahit po nag-strategize tayo, we need to consider na hindi pa rin po malulugi si business. In pricing, we have the markup pricing, we have the competitive pricing. Pag sinabi competitive pricing, tinitignan natin kung yung presyo ba natin ay hindi nalalayo sa presyo ng ating competitors. And also, we have the so-called market pricing. Pag sinabing market pricing, ito po yung presyo na kung saan katanggap-tanggap sa ating mga consumers. Ibig sabihin, they think na kahit bilhin nila ito ay worth it. Okay, kumbaga, they think na once they buy it, hindi sayang ang kanilang pera. And also, we have the sales channel. So, pag sinabing next is we have the sales channel. So once we talk about sales channel, sa ngayon, alam natin ito as yung mga nagre-retail o yung mga nagre-resellers, ayan, they are also part of the sales channels. Ngayon, in sales channels natin, we're not just specifically talking about the resellers. Okay? Sales channel, ibig sabihin, ito po yung mga channel o yung mga pinagdadaanan ng ating product or ng ating services hanggang ito po ay ma-deliver kay consumer. And for the last, we have here the service. Paano po maipoprovide yung services ni business kay consumers? Service, we're not just specifically talking about here the intangible product or the intangible goods. We are talking about here the after-sales service. Pag sinabing after-sales service, nabili na ni consumer yung product. So dahil nabili na ng consumer yung product, hindi po mag-e-end doon ng communication. So let's say may mga warranty yan or meron tayong tinatawag na after-sales support. That kind of support is part of the service of the business. So that also be a part of the tactical plan. Now, let's talk about the dimensions that define a business. Let's talk about the 3 dimensions came from a Bell matrix. So, una dyan, we have here the customers group. In customers group, there is no market without customers purchasing product on offer. Ibig sabihin, may isang produkto na kung saan maraming bumibili. So, yung dami ng bumibili na ito, they are part of the customer group. This is why marketing is all about the buyers. It is the vitals for every organization to understand how to segment the market and which segments to target in order to successfully sell a product to them. So once the market has been segmented, the company needs to work towards acquiring as much knowledge as possible about the different target groups and offer a specific product or campaign to these segments. So for example, yung mga segments natin, may mga babae, may mga lalaki. Or let's say, meron tayong several age groups of our customers. They are part of the so-called customer group. So pag sinabing customer group, we need to segment our target market. So yung segmentation na yun, that is a group of customers. Next, we have here the customer needs. In our customers' needs, these are identified based on the product offering and a link is made to customers' benefit. So, bakit kailangan nila yung product? Because they can have a benefit using to it or using this kind of products. For this one, let's have an example about our social media. So, dahil na po, limited yung ating pagkilos nowadays, ayan, we are more on doing our things or let's say updating ourselves through social media. So that's why, okay, nakaisip si Mark na i-link yung Instagram to Facebook. Why? Because it gives an user or let's say yung mga vloggers natin or yung mga influencer to post a picture or videos that they take or edit para po makita agad or ma-post agad ito sa kanilang mga Facebook account. So, yung mga pictures, they are came from the Instagram. And then, kapag po na-take na nila ito or na-edit na ito, they can post it immediately to their Facebook account. So, madali na lang. Kasi nga, these 2 applications are linked. And then the last is we have here the technology. So unlike the name suggests, the word technology is taken here in a broader context to describe all those technologies that are used to create a product, as well as put in on the market. Issues here include things as diverse as a marketing campaign. So, napakalaking tulong ng technology na mas napapadali yung ating pagpupromote ng ating product or pagpapakilala ng ating services sa market. Next, let's talk about the product orientation versus the market orientation. So, ano pinagkaiba nila? So, product orientation is specifically focused on the product, which ensure maximum efforts is put on the quality and optimum performance of a product. So, para magawa ito, okay, yung mga businesses, they do a lot of product research, they do a lot of product testing, and also product focus. So, pag sinabi naman pong market orientation, ang focus naman ng business is the satisfaction of their customers. So, dito, para masatisfy nila si customers, kinukonsider nila yung values, yung norms, at also yung behavior ni consumers in buying their product. So, dito, nakafocus ang mga businesses kung ano ba ang kagustuhan ng kanilang customers. Businesses also focus on building and maintaining relationship with their customers, and they also tracking information used for evaluation and research. And the last one, linking customers needs to organizational capability. So, dito ginagamitan din ito ng tinatawag na market research, market testing, and even the customer focus. So, here are the example. Example, we have here the Missouri Pacific Railroad. So, by their statement, in product orientation, we run a railroad. So, specifically, they give what is the services that they are offering. In the market naman, we are people and goods mover. So, makikita mo ko doon ngayon yung value na merong tinatawag na accessibility in terms of transportation. And then, for the second company, we have here the Xerox company. So, dito naman, ang kanilang product is automatically copying equipment. Kitang-kita naman based on their statement. And then, in terms of market naman, we improve office productivity. Bakit? Kasi hindi na isusulat, di ba? Just using their machines, automatically, you can have additional copy of a certain documents. And then, for the third company, we have here the Standard Oil. So, specifically, they're talking about their product as they sell gasoline. And for the market value, they supply energy. And for the last, we have here the Columbia Picture. So, their statement is specifically they are offering different kinds of movie. So, in here, through this movie, people will be entertained. Next, let's talk about strategic formulation, which are the Porter's generic strategies, and the last one is the marketing alliances. First is we have here the Porter's generic strategy. So, una na dyan, yung tinatawag natin na cost leadership. So, dito, okay, ina-emphasize ng firms na kaya nilang maabot yung tinatawag na lowest production. Okay? And also, they can distribute their product in a lower cost, so that this price can be more competitive to market. At syempre, dahil mababa ang presyo nila, mas makaka-engganyo sila ng mga customers na bumili ng kanilang produkto. And then, the next one is we have the differentiation. In differentiation naman, the businesses concentrate on achieving superior performance in an important customer's benefit area value by a large part of the market. Next is we have here the focus or the cost focus. So, dito naman in our cost focus, the businesses focuses on one or more narrow market segments, get to know them intimately, and pursue either cost leadership or differentiation within the large segment. So, once we talk about focus, we are let's say dealing with, we're just focusing on the market price, or we are just focusing on the different of our product or services if we're going to compare it to our competitors. And for the last one is differentiation focus. In differentiation focus, so automatically the businesses are really into their uniqueness. Ano ba dapat yung pinagkaiba nila among others? What will be their brand? And then next, we have here the marketing alliances. In marketing alliances, we have here the product or service alliance, the promotional alliances, logistic, and also the pricing collaboration. So, una na dyan is yung product or service alliances. So, sa company, okay, they have different license, another to produce its product, or two companies jointly market their complementary product or a new product. So, nagkakaroon sila ng alliances of having variety of different product. And also, we have here the promotional alliances. So, one company agrees to carry a promotion for another company's product or services. So, like for example, ayan, yung mga supermarket natin, okay, they promoting the product of their tenant. Ayan. So, nagkakaroon sila ng tinatawag na promotional alliance. And for the third one, we have here the logistic alliances. So, may mga company na kung saan na nag-offer ng logistical services o yung mga nagpapadeliver. Ayan. So, meron silang nakatie up sila sa isang courier. Ayan. So, this is what we call logistic alliances. And for the last is the pricing collaborations. In pricing naman, one or more companies join in special pricing collaboration. So kapag lalo na kapag may mga sale sa mall, yan, Christmas, so lahat po ng mga tenant nila, ayan, they need to collaborate for a certain pricing strategies. And thank you for listening.